Whenever I talk about God's will, I always talk about the will of good. So often people think that God's will be something horrible in their lives. Nothing could be further from the truth. It is the exact opposite. It is absolute all good in your life. Although you may be resolute in seeking to do the will of God, you may find yourself asking this weekend, what is the will of God for me? Well, the answer to this question is always the same. God's will for all is good and only good. Jesus said this, that it is God's good pleasure to provide us with the kingdom and all the riches that it contains. With this assurance, my friend, enter into times of prayer, knowing that the guidance that you receive in the form of divine ideas will always bring greater good into your life. In John 5, verse 30, Jesus is speaking about his own mission and about the way that he goes about that mission. He says, I can do nothing on my own authority. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is just, because I seek not my own will, but the will of God who sent me. If we find ourselves questioning whether we should follow a certain course of action or not, we might consider if we truly feel if it is for the good of all concerned. When we truly know that the answer is yes to that question, that it is for the good of all, then we can proceed, knowing that God's will is being accomplished in our lives and in our world. I wish you, my dear friend, a very wonderful weekend of all good from God.